Mount Blanca is Colorado's fourth highest peak, and is also known as the Sacred White Shale Mountain, Cisnajni, by the Navajo. It is one of the Navajo's four sacred mountains, as it marks the eastern boundary, the starting point where the sun rises of their traditional homeland. It is told that when the deities brought the Navajo into the world, they used a bolt of lightning to shoot a white shale to the east as a means of fastening it to the earth to create the first sacred mountain. And when all the mountains of their homeland were formed, they became alive and began to breathe and to speak. And when we leave the aromatic trees and walk the summit trail, I listen. I listen to the water follow the land as it flows downhill. I listen to the weight of my feet crush and push apart the layer of solid dirt and loose rocks. I notice there are several thousand feet of elevation between the canyon bottom and the ridge tops. The peaks look far away, but I also know from personal experience the real test of endurance begins at the last 500 feet. Meanwhile, I listen and watch the bighorn sheep feed on the grass while their large spiral horns browse the shrubs. They are majestic creatures and the highlight of any journey. I can see Liam and Felix in the distance hanging out above the waterfall. They are small. We are here for different purposes. They are here to conquer Ellingwood Peak and Mount Blanca, and in doing so they become alive and reinvent themselves. I am here to see Blanca come alive, stand on its feet, and extend its arms. I know that its spirit is that of holy people, and like all supernatural beings of the sacred world, they have great power, and they can protect you or harm you. While listening to the rushing water, it is interesting to see the dynamic landscape go from a land covered with trees to a land covered with rocks. So many rocks. It's not the Kumbul icefall in the Himalayas, but the rocks can still play the part and can be potentially hazardous. But to the Navajo, as long as you speak to the mountains, honor and pray to them, and sing the song of the mountain, you will be protected. The human intervention on the trail is obvious from the cairns that show the way. I know there is a multiple set of actors who have shaped the path I am on, and I am grateful to all of them. I've wondered in what other capacity the Navajo have used Mount Blanca, and it turns out that on the peak is an eagle trap where a member of the tribe would bait the trap with a small goat or coyote, then wait within the trap and grab both feet of the eagle as it landed on the bait. He would then collect feathers of the eagle and let it go. While I doubt eagle trapping is still a way of life, I do know ageless ceremonial practices still continue here. and Navajo recently purchased over 12,000 acres of ranch land at the base of Mount Blanca to protect their tribal traditions. Another highlight on this day is that I can hear the sacred path sing to me from underneath my steps. It is the song of Mother Earth. And as the slope steepens and altitude increases, I'm reminded that Mount Blanca represents thought, positive thoughts and thinking, and it is a place where you can come to find values, especially on how not to give up and how to keep going. I love trekking and seeing how far I can go, but I enjoy taking a moment and looking back to see the view and how far I've come. For me, climbing a mountain is simple and straightforward, and the path I began many years ago has yet to stop. Maybe time has blurred the boundaries on the sacred power that is always around us. No doubt man has succumbed to self-indulgence. But don't think we're just going to throw all of this away. I did it! Woo! Mount Blanca!
We both have thoughts of leaving when thoughts get thrown around, but we keep going on believing, and on till we're all cried out, 'cause we don't feel like throwing it all away. We don't feel like it. This time it's not about escaping. We don't feel like it.